Good evening. Good evening. Give us some time to run so that way people can get their alerts and what so forth. Whatever I was gonna say. I'm in here braiding my hair because I just washed it. Um, I like to plait it up, even though my hair is kind of like decent. People say it's nice, but when you have it on your head, you'll be saying otherwise. It has its challenges. So, what I do after I wash, I braid it up and I grease my scalp with biotin. Um, when you get to a certain age, I'm 51, you start to, your hair starts to do some changes. I don't know if it's just me or all women go through this, where you're gonna have to start paying close attention to the health of your hair. Hey Josh, did your birthday pass? Happy birthday. I don't even know. I knew it was coming. And yes, you are the first. Thank you for coming in, bro. But yeah, I don't come on. I haven't been coming on as much, but I'm sitting here braiding my hair, and the worst thing you could be doing is, oh, September 1st. Okay, okay. I thought it was this month. Um, I'm sitting here. Well, the worst thing we can do is not have something playing to kind of like distract us from what we're doing. Not distract us, but kind of keep us company and make things go a little faster. I'm eating, breathing, smoking cigarettes, smoking Mary J. This is what you call my life. Hey, TT, what's up, sis? What y'all doing today? When I tell you I be chilling in here by myself, because honey, I can't be around people but for so long. My attention span is very short. I promise you. Yeah, I'm over here braiding my hair. Yeah, I'm taking care of me. This is my if I don't do anything else, when it's time to do my hair, I feel like when I do my hair, I feel better. Tasha, that's all we can do. I'll be trying to say things without, saying things, you know what I'm saying? Because I get it. I get it. I get it. I get it. Believe me. I ain't too far removed, boo. It's hard for me to stay quiet, especially when somebody's coming for you. But it'll come a point in everybody's life, like mine's is just with age, and I just got away from some things. I don't like to be in conflict as much as I was out there fighting and stuff like that. Because of course I was an angry person coming up. I was dealing with some things. But I'm always want to walk in peace, and I'm always making sure that people feel a part of, because I know how it feels not to be a part of something, some kind of whole some outlet where you can just be you and be like, look, I'm fucked up right now, but God is working on me. Yeah, it took some time for me to get to this place in my life. Believe me when I tell you, I'm learning so much about myself. I sit here and reflect on the things that I have done that were not good. And they be having me in here jacked up, crying and stuff. Like, damn, I wish I could rewind time And I wish I would have been a better friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, was very angry, and no one really took the time to dig deep. You know, I had to find it. I had to find it in God. You know, because when no one is there, when you need them the most, you be there for everybody. But when you need someone the most, they too busy for you. I promise you. That's why I'm very, very careful who I share my time with, because a lot of people got hidden motives. And if you don't use your discernment when you're getting into any type of relationship, or you go into a relationship blind, not knowing what you're dealing with, and you'll be blaming yourself for this shit, for allowing this shit, you know? But what time? Oh, it's past 5 minutes. Damn, I was talking that much. Me too. My hair is my only outlet. Yes, girl. And I have, I'm Hispanic. Well, I'm Puerto Rican. My dad's texture of hair, because of course, um, in in the Puerto Rican culture, you have many. How can I say? It's like a big ass coloring book. We come in all shades. Some of us don't have a shade. Some of us do. Um, Hair texture's different. The hair be like, I don't know what I want to be. Yeah. But yeah, silence. I have been really practicing that silence, and sometimes I'm not so successful with it. I find myself just, even though I'm not reacting to certain things. Hold on, hold on. Oh my God. Okay, it ain't no hidden information about what I do, but lately I've been having brain fart. I've been losing shit right in front of me. I was just in here getting ready to go crazy for my AirPod charger, and the thing is hanging on the charger right in front of me. That's some weird stuff. But what I was saying, T, I be chilling real time. You know what got me to this point in my life, T, and whoever else is in live. The many lessons that I have gotten myself into. And I really couldn't blame anybody but myself, because half the time I was asking for it, you know what I'm saying? But I have learned arguing for me will land me in the grave. You know why? Because I would get so freaking mad. I mean, like mad that I blank out. And that was not good. So I knew I had to change that. Either I didn't end up hurting somebody, like really hurting, drawing blood, or my ass gets sick behind that. Blood pressure, my stomach, it start aggravating everything else just because I'm sitting here. I would sit there, go back and forth with someone. And half the time it's me trying to defend myself. If somebody comes for me, I'm gonna come for them. And I'm not gonna say it's like that all the time. It was like that all the time. Half the time I would say something slick, being funny, and then it comes back. Because you know how you treat others, that shit comes back for real. I could testify to that. Although we wanna we wanna stand up for ourselves, not really stand up, pretty much explain ourselves. I meant to take this shit off my hand. Who I'm gonna hear on those live? Yeah, but you can't let them, sis. You have to ignore that. Because right now, same goes as myself. I'm dealing with ailments too. I have high blood pressure. My pills have been switched since I've been going to the doctors 2 years that I started establishing medical down here. My pressure still be high. I had to change. I'm changing the way I eat slowly, although I need a little assistance. I stopped drinking soda. I started being more focused on what I need because I'm so always for everybody. And I don't mind doing stuff, but sometimes I neglect myself. You know what I'm saying? And not take care of myself, and I'm sitting there, everybody's happy but me. So I have been changing that. I have just been changing a lot of shit. I don't know about nobody. I'm right now. I'm fighting for my life. I'm trying to get in. I'm trying to be part of the numbers. And although I may be in certain conditions when Jesus comes, I'd rather had tried to do something, do some correction, than to do nothing. And with me, I had to start inward. I had to start by not arguing with bitches. Um, they're gonna use probably your shoes. They'll probably use your niceness as a weapon, whichever way. People use people's situations because they're not focused on their shit. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, they don't fucking even matter. Fuck, it ain't like they're gonna take you when you get sick. Just leave them to God. And sometimes you can't. We ain't never gonna understand why people move the way they move. We ain't never gonna understand it, and we're gonna be arguing with folks for what? For what? Going back and forth doing it. That shit is a waste of fucking time. If I was thinking like this early in my years, I probably wouldn't have been in so many damn fights. When I seen, and this is when I got down here, to be honest, when I seen how my neighbor was acting all from my silence, I was like, damn, that's why people always use the term silence is golden. Don't get me wrong, sometimes you gotta put people in place, but at some point you gotta be like, yo, I'm fucking so done. Let me go smoke, like me in my situation. Let me go smoke a blunt and go play a game because these people are weird. People just don't have. People are just real life angry and trying to find things on people to keep the focus on what they're going through. and I'm just talking in general, their their current circumstances is they don't like it. They don't like where they at. So to take their minds off of where they at, people tend to just to afflict hurt on others because they're fucking hurting. And I'm just saying in general because there's a lot of people that are still hurting and don't know how to release, you know? And think of it like this, when you don't respond, who they gonna argue with? Eventually people are gonna get tired of listening to the same thing. Life is too short. Shit is happening in real time and people want to spend the rest of their time on earth going back and forth with people? Oh no, I can't. I can't. Mm-mm. That's why I roll who I roll with because I have been around. I've been in connected to people on here that I kind of know their spirit. You know what I'm saying? They don't mean no harm. We all want to have fun. We all want to heal from something. We all want to gain some sort of wisdom from the next person because your experience may help me later on. You feel what I'm saying? Well, some people don't think like that. They come on here and it's like a never-ending story. Like, when is it gonna fucking stop? I think I'm doing pretty good. I don't know if I'm gonna do my whole head. There was someone who I cared about on here, and that was no. That just shows that you have a heart. You have empathy for people, and us that has empathy, we get attacked the most, and it's not because nothing you did wrong. It's because like with all things, when things are going good, and you out there reckless, doing shit reckless, everything goes good. But when you're trying to live in peace and trying to drag people to feel that, the enemy will use anyone, any situation to distract you from being who you normally are. So sometimes we have to make choices on who the fuck we're gonna respond to. Are you worth it picking and choosing our battles? You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man. It's hard. And if you've connected with a few that you know is solid, just thank the Lord. Everybody's not here to stay. They're definitely here for a season and a reason. Just take the lesson from it and move forward. But if we, and I say we because I'm going through a situation too. If we want it to stop, we're gonna have to make the first step by not responding. Well, try to not respond because it is hard. I'm, Again, I'll be the first to testify on that. I'll be ready to nut. I'll be ready to nut the fuck up. I promise you. I'm a New York girl. We hot headed. I'm not from the Bronx. Although I sound like a Bronx chick. But I am from New York and we are a little feisty. We sure is. I know I am. And I get that shit from my mama. For real, I don't be liking that shit. My mother is so mean to be little. Always got me into fights and shit. Cause she wanna run her damn mouth. Damn, ma, you only but 4'10". And I ain't too far behind you. But yeah, we gotta start straight. Like, start really ignoring shit. Cause like I said, if you a believer like I am and you have read something, read the Bible or read some of the Bible or listen, because I ain't gonna lie, I read some scriptures in the Bible, but I'm more of a hearer. So most of my teachers came from listening in, and then going back into them scriptures that my pastor preaches and reading on it, and still do. I'm always open to learn about God. Like, what do you expect me to do? Am I going to hell? Am I ever going to get right? Get out your way, Maritza. I really appreciate how you never switch up on no matter what. What you see on these. I try not to. I just be afraid to go into people's chats because I don't want people to feel because you don't rock with one person that I'm down with that shit. I say hello and I stay blindsided. I don't agree on a lot of things, but it ain't for me to judge. I still look in the I still look at the the good of a person, not the mistakes, the stuff that we may do that we mean at the time but don't really mean later. If you get what I'm saying. I'll only switch up if you switch up on me, or if I see something on you and I'm not liking it in a way like it got to be in a way where I feel like you're being the provoker in any situation. It doesn't mean I don't judge anyone, to each his own, but I don't need that around me. That shit that shit bothers me. I hate bullies. You know what I'm saying? So I just try to be a friend, a supportive friend. Um, and that's it. You know, I can't help it. This is who I am. I support people in real time, and when I see shit, I unsupport. Support in my head and pray for them because that's all I got. I ain't got nothing else. When you see that your words ain't getting through, what's the point of being around? What am I in your life for? I need to be making some sort of a difference. I'm hoping you could be a difference in my life. You feel me? But yeah, there's a lot of good people on here, and there's not so good. Look, it's part of life. It ain't like we're robots and we're programmed. It is what it is. This is the street without being in the actual street. But listen, I want to join that challenge so damn bad, and I was really amped to do it, but then I don't know what my stomach was hurting earlier. So I was going through the matrix this morning. You feel what I'm saying? And I was getting this pain, and I'm like, for some reason I was thinking about the ingredients in the pickle, like what does it have in there? And I'm like, can I? It is a kind of a vegetable. But like I said, I'm dealing with some things. My GI is kind of jacked up. It's easily triggered. Um, yeah, I just got issues. High blood pressure. I just don't. I go to the doctor's Monday, and I don't really want no test to be jacked up. But I'm always down for the cause. The next time I definitely will be in the challenge. No excuse. It's just this time around, I have to like really, think about it real good. The new challenge is, um, damn, she did it on she did it on her live. Did you leave out her live? You was in there. She got a jar. I don't know how many ounces. I got it in the text. But you have to eat all the pickles in there within before 10 minutes, but you have to be Let's Talk with Loves, and she had about 4 minutes and something left. So you have to kind of like beat her, because right now she's winning, and she challenged Aunt Maddie. But if you want to participate, that last live, I don't know if you have her email or anything. Email her and let her know you want to partake. Because honestly, she wants. Well, we all want to make this app a little more fun. Like, it ain't gotta be that fucking serious. We all dealing with something. And Let's Talk with Love thought about doing this, and I'm always game. Especially for a cause. I know it's for a greater purpose. And I know that anything that Sister Love does is not tearing nobody down. It's to bring something. And, we all need a little excitement. You know, I can't eat pickles right. The acid, that's what me too, would tear me up too. Because I was going to do it. I'm going shopping tomorrow to get some pickles. And I do eat pickles, but not like that. That was a whole lot. My stomach was turning watching her eat it. But anyway, it's a good idea. She's gonna you should have did the folding challenge and had your husband time it. I help my son. Now I don't have no excuse to partake in that. I promise you. But when it's eating son, I gotta be careful. And I feel bad that I can't partake. Well, sometimes I can't. I can't be in everything. And I'm grateful that Sister Love understands. That's how I know our friendship is real. You know. But yeah, she's gonna have another one. We're gonna have another one. Let's just participate, because we only listen. If we want to change, we have to be the change, right? You want this app to be more happy, like more fun, more joy. You want to laugh. Then we got to be part of that change. We have to put our foot forward if we want to change. And if God allows someone else to think of something, your input and you just challenging will show people, like, it is. You can have fun in this app. It don't have to be serious. You know what I'm saying? You can meet good people with positive mindset. People that has been through stuff and still probably still going through it. We're not perfect, but we are. Sister Love is trying to create an atmosphere where we could just have fun and be at peace. Sort of like a safe place away from our heads. That's when the most trouble starts, when we start thinking this shit. Like, oh, I'm sick. I be in here half the time with a fucking headache. But whenever Sister Love and a few other people come on, I go, and sometimes I'm in the middle of doing something and I'll just listen, and I could be having a really bad day and I just laugh. And just feel so much better. And someone could take me out of my funk when I'm not feeling right. I was in the hospital, that's why I said I didn't have anyone to record me. Oh. Well, listen, whatever you're going through, sis, whatever it is, and you don't have to tell me, um, continue to heal. Whatever it is that is going on, listen to the doctors, please. Just listen. Listen, if you're getting a little overwhelmed with things, do something that's gonna keep you distracted, like with me, braiding my hair. Otherwise, I'd have been in here stressing about something that don't need to be stressed. See, people don't know I still go through through depression. God is slowly taking that away from me. But I have my moments where I feel just not even depressed, just really sad. Because start thinking about my moms and my children in New York. I miss them. The shit that's going on. I'm like, damn, this is the worst time to be in North Carolina. Even though this is the best place to be around this time, because New York is not going to be in a good place. And you in Cali, so you just could imagine, you know what I'm saying, with the prices and stuff like that. It's high up in that motherfucker too. I think New York and California are fucking twins on a dirty low. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I had a good time with the unfolding challenge. My son said the other day, he said it was really good seeing you doing a challenge and you just being happy for a change. So that really helped me for my son to see that. But yeah, silence to me saves me a lot of time, especially when I could just be silent for myself and just be in the lab. I be doing my thing in here, but this is like my sanctuary. This is where I think. This is where I pray. This is my hangout spot. This is my club. So yeah. I remember when I first started on here and me engaging and I started to get to know people and I was pretty much, I mind my business when people got beef. But this particular beef, I didn't have nothing to do with, of course. But it was just the principle of what was being done and said, the malicious intent, like making sure you making your business to come and tear another person down. And then you in my chat and you want me to support that? I can't. And I'm not. I ain't even gonna do it for my own kids. Mm-mm. Even though I had my time where I was talking shit, but with me was the difference. I was poking fun. I wasn't being malicious. And then she poked fun back. And I learned my damn lesson. Just like that. Because she never did it. Oh, they got Hurricane Aaron. Hurricane Aaron is forming in the sea. I just got an alert. Solid. Solid as a rock. But yeah. I come from a rough era. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking, a lot of people don't like to tell their age. How old are you, TT? I ain't scared. I am 51. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. If it had not been for Him, if it had not been for the Lord, I would have been so fucking dead. I'm telling you, that God didn't allow me to go through certain things to wake me up, honey, I would have died not knowing what it was like to change. And he said, "Oh, you only 43, boo? Oh, you young. So I could be your auntie." No, I'm just kidding. You better not call me no goddamn auntie, and you damn near almost my age. Shit. Once you turn 40, don't call me auntie. Call me big cuz. Yeah, 43, girl, 43, I was in my prime. I was out there doing things knowing damn well I wasn't supposed to do it. I sure was. lost a lot of weight. That was the time where I was really, really putting into myself and exercising and being careful what I put in my body. And I dropped down to 140 something. I couldn't fucking believe it. But I started getting depressed again. And I gained all that shit back. I promise you. I'm looking like a Humpty Dumpty's little baby sister. I promise you. We will keep as sis. Okay, yes, yes, that's beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, sis. Hey, boo. Hey, sis. Oh, one of my friends say, you so damn silly. I can't help it. I get that shit from my dad. I've been through a lot. It's part of how I cope. It's like a coping mechanism. I don't know. Sometimes I'm being silly at a wrong time, at a funeral. Who does that? Me. I don't like seeing people unhappy. I try to crack a joke so they can laugh. It makes me feel good. And I can take them out that funk, you know what I mean? Thank God for the humor. I ain't all that bad. I got some talent, you know? Yeah, so silence sometimes be aggravating me, but it's so necessary because, oh yeah, like the story I was telling you, that I had started to see certain things in this person. I'm like, I don't want to walk away. And it's like I'm choosing a side, and I've really paid attention. And what I felt, I was like, what I heard made me feel so violated. I was like, oh, hell no, I ain't fucking supporting no chick like this. So instead of me campaigning that shit, you know what I did, sis? I started ignoring her. I didn't go on the page. She would say things, I would stay shut. As much as my mind was running, God said, don't say nothing. I'm going to show her some things, but I'm also going to show you some things that you thought couldn't happen. And he showed me, like, look, sometimes, um, like what I read, you don't have to, you don't have to show up to every argument. Sometimes just don't come. You know what I'm saying? Most of the time, don't come. Believe me, it'll save you time and it'll save you your peace. And that's just, I'm not saying it to you. I'm saying it to me. I'm saying it to anyone that listens to that live because this channel is about encouragement. I talk about a lot of stuff, but I'm big on certain things because it's something that I've been through and I'm learning too. I'm seeing that it's better. I don't feel so aggravated when I can actually ignore a bitch. Like I ain't got time for that. Mamacita's not doing it. No puedo. Mm. Yeah, I'm silly as hell, TT. You just seen the slither of that motherfucker. Yeah, I just like to laugh. That's why me and certain people. Sorry, I have my food. It's cold. That's why I'm cool with certain people because we on the same wave. As far as just want to be happy, just want to change. We just want to know God a little more. Even though we know Him, but it's never too much to learn about God. We don't know about everything. And most of all, just being supportive. Like the me today, like my best friend, they can't, nobody can tell you that their business today.
Maybe the old Maritza. I was butter lips. You know how to shut the fuck up. Just talk, 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 talk. Just talk, talk, talk. And I used to talk and then walk away from a conversation. Be like, why do you fucking do that, Maritza? Why you can't stop? I don't know. Maybe I had a spirit on me as a kid. This weekend went freaking fast. I promise you, that shit went so fast. I didn't even know Saturday was here. I couldn't. I just went. And then tomorrow I gotta go food shop. Shit's crazy. I don't get up. I was telling my man that's why I sleep so much during the week. Because on the weekends it seems like I work extra. I don't understand. I don't understand. Hot damn. Gotta focus. Okay, I got it. I don't care if it's crooked. It ain't like I'm gonna see the back. This head is big. See, my hair's the type. If I could take a picture when that shit get dry, and I have put some hair lotion in my hair. Try not to grease it out. This shit is fucking crazy. I hate my hair. Y'all like it, y'all can have this shit. I'd rather get a short haircut and a pixie hairdo. And I already know who I want to do it. I know she's gonna finesse my shit. And do it according to the size of my head. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I got a big head. And I think my man will love it. I think he'll lick my ear if I get a short haircut. hmm But I have been on, I ain't gonna lie, listening in and just shaking my head. But I haven't really been coming on YouTube or to the sector, whatever, like that. I've been looking elsewhere, looking at this damn news about this damn president, what he's doing. He's pissing me off. He's really pissing me off. Promise you. Pissing me off. And Pixie cuts be looking real fucking nice, man. And I'm going through the changes too. That'll be the perfect hairstyle. Yo. And once you get to the age where you start changing, your body starts changing, shit, you're gonna wanna come outside fucking just naked. I almost did, but man, where the fuck you going? I'm like, shit, who the fuck gonna see me? He's like, I'm gonna see you. Yeah, these hot flashes is no fucking joke. But I hope this damn Mary, not Mary Jane, but Mary, regular Mary. You know what I'm talking about? The shit that we get every month. I hope she, I hope she decided to stay away or go on vacation for a little while. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause, it's beautiful over here. I'm feeling good, but I got shit on standby just in case that bitch want to come and pay a visit. But I don't know. I think she's gone. I hope. Yeah. But anyway, the purpose of the live is just to get my hours in, but to come on here and really, you know, keep, keep it a buck. And let's talk about some realistic shit and how we can how we as people could ignore the noise that's around us, even when it's directly towards us. How can we go about it? How can we incorporate silence in every situation that comes our way. Because we don't have to, we don't have to join everything that comes our way. If that shit ain't conducive, if that shit ain't gonna add or build you up, get rid of it. Why respond to it? I say only respond to the things that's gonna help you out in life. Respond what's gonna help you in your situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't. I feel like when I'm acting evil, that I will start feeling that way, and that shit is draining. Then excuse me, it will cause depression. I won't be like that. I don't like to be mean to people. People make me be mean to them. I had to cuss out a few. The first one got my silence. The second one got my noise because she was trying me, and I was seeing shit that she didn't think I seen. I'm trying to play victim because I said something on somebody's live, and I still don't care about her. But it's okay. I pray for her. And I pray for the other one too, because I don't want none of them to be left behind. I'm that person, you know. But anyway, if 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 you're catching the replay on this live and you have not seen Let's Talk with Love, she's I shared her out. Tap into her live. She's doing some challenges to make YouTube fun again. Um, some that you may can do, but for the most part, she does challenges where we can all participate. Um, it's a way to get us to interact with one another, get to know each other a little more, and have fun. And be encouraged and encourage each other. It don't hurt to participate if you don't try. If you could participate in the negative shit, you could participate in something great. I'm not talking to you, TT. I'm talking about whoever else listens. I did it. I did the first one. I can't make every challenge. I'm just gonna have to take the L for it. Yes, yes. Let's talk with love. I'm a loser for this challenge and for the folding clothes challenge. It's okay. It's okay. You're the winner. Uh, yeah, God is good. I was talking to my mom's earlier, and she was talking about everything with Trump, and I was just explaining to her. I think it's just like hearing from me. My mother's just like sitting there, probably crying and shit. She just became so sensitive, and I just said, "Ma, God, love." I said, "Ma, God is looking for a church with not a spot or a wrinkle." You know what he talking about? I said to my mother for a reason, and she looked at me. I said, "Whatever's in your heart, you got to get rid of that. Because if you got that on you, your ass is left behind." So she looked at me, "Why you say that?" I said, "Because God says He is looking for a church with not a spot or a wrinkle, and all of us know that we're gonna live and die in sin." So what do you think He's talking about? He's talking about our heart, the things that we holding on to, the people that come against us, that we hold some a little bit of fu spirit in us because of what they did. And you're entitled to feel away, but at the same time, you want to get in. Why are you carrying it? Because at the end of the day, that shit has nothing to do with you or all about them. What you gonna do? You gonna make them lose your chance in getting into heaven because you want to hold on to some bitterness? Letting go and letting God is be the best freaking choice that anyone can make. I'm glad I ain't do nothing yet. Let me see something. This part ain't important. I'm focused over here. But anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I wanted to come in, talk about something, be a little more active than I normally am, you know, and talk about, things that I'm going through, and hopefully that it can help something, can help you, help somebody else that may be going through stuff. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, my problem was feeling like if I don't bark back, they're gonna think I'm a punk. I promise you, I'll be feeling like that. When I showed that neighbor that silence, that neighbor and that chick on YouTube, and they started to unravel and started bugging out, and I wasn't even saying anything. I was just rolling in silence, ignoring the fuck out of them. Eventually, one stopped by force, and the other one I had to take to court. While her mother took me to court for punching her in the fucking mouth. And guess what? I learned that lesson. God knew I learned that lesson because I was scared to death. But at the same time, I said, okay, you done passed the test. Proud of you, daughter, even though you hit her. But she was in your face, so sometimes you gotta stand up to the enemy. In that case, she was invading my personal space. Period. And God said, don't look at what you're going through. I got you. And at the end, September will be 1 year. Damn, it don't even seem like a year. Since I've been in court, and the judge says, she didn't do what? What does she think? We supposed to do it for her? She's the one that's complaining that she struck her. She couldn't provide any evidence. She says, case is dismissed. Oh, I was scared to death. But thank God I learned from it. And I'm gonna learn even more because I don't need to be in nobody's jail. And at least not right now because they'll take my ass. They talking about deporting even Americans. They're gonna deport me to Puerto Rico. Send me, motherfucker. I go. I got family over there. And they talk English. I can get a job. I sure can. In Puerto Rico. Shit. If the way things are going now, with my Social Security, my retirement, I don't know if it'll get affected. But if they take my Social Security, I ain't gonna be able to live off my retirement. I'm gonna have to get a fucking job. I get paid some money, but it ain't enough. It's chump change. It's that Social Security that I put in but I'm not even fearing that because you know what? Who this is affecting now? It's affecting all of us because of the changes, but it's gonna affect the people that actually voted for them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, TT, he talking about deporting Americans too, back to their parents' naturalization. I'm something like that. I be paying attention. My problem is I watch too much of it, and then I find myself in this fucking bathroom smoking like 2 or 3 blunts just to calm my nerves. Have to coach myself, you know. Yeah, I was looking to see if Sister Love was coming on, but that girl works so much. so much. She does a lot. And I'm so glad that she is taking the initiative to just to do her and to get some rest. I hope she don't. Last night she came on members only. Last night I was beat. I don't know what I was doing. What was yesterday? I didn't go nowhere. Did I have my grandson? I think I had my grandson for a little while. Well, most of the time. Then I had to run to the store. Then I had to figure out something for us to eat. There was just a lot going on. You know? I'm over here just braiding. My daughter looked at me like, how do you sit there and do that? Yes, sis, we really do work a lot. Yes. Work a lot. You gotta take time for self. Whether it's sitting at a coffee shop, like the old people just sit there, just have a cup of coffee or some tea or some beverage, just to woosah, just to pour into yourself while you pouring it into yourself. We have to do that, and I have to be reminded too, because I'm not always looking out for Maritza and her well-being. I'm always there for others, and genuinely. There you go. Starting to talk Puerto Rican girl. That's when my daddy comes out. Yes, it really does work a lot. So continue to keep God first. Continue to treat people with that silence, because in reality they're not worthy of your time. And even the slightest argument you're giving back, let's not give them back nothing. Let's give them back, give them the hand. Give them the gas face. Unless they're ready with a gassy face. Some of these motherfuckers are sight. Ooh, I ain't saying I'm a model, but some of these people that be talking mess don't be looking so good. Like, you got the right to open your mouth like that? Did you look at yourself lately, lady? Thank you, Slim Shell, for subscribing. Yeah, I'm networking, get to know people, you know. I have to clean up my page a little bit. Get rid of people that doesn't come and support. Not even one time a month, nothing. They're just taking up space. You know? Because I support. I sure do. I'm just being selective now. I made some yellow rice with sweet peas, some baked wings, and the way I do it, it comes out so fucking good. And did I say spinach? Spinach, chicken, and yellow rice. So that's what I had today. And I'm still trying to eat it, but it's so damn hard. Because I'm trying to get this shit done. Yeah, let me part this. Yeah, I did a live the other day, and I'm like, listen to it, they got cut the fuck off. Just kept cutting off. And then I got a message that they couldn't even comment in my chat. I don't know if that was YouTube doing that or what. I had to delete that whole damn video. I sure did. It's alright. Start over. I am not. What's that? I'm trying to part my hair. Yeah, I'm very supportive. I'm too supportive to people that don't really fucking deserve to be supported. You know what I'm saying? But I am who I am. And once I start getting tired of not being supported, I just pull away too. I sure do. They ain't argue with a soul. If they don't see that I am a supporter, a good one, and they don't want to support back, I ain't supporting you either. And I ain't asking for much. Even if you just pop in every once in a blue moon. I'm the person that I don't require much happiness. Let's see this. Let me touch. Yeah. I'm supportive to people who are supportive to me. That's how I'm keeping it. Yep. Wait a minute, I don't know what I just did. Untwist that. Okay. I'm sorry, I have to focus on this part because it's not, it's sketchy right now. It's feeling sketchy. Yep, so anyway, it is Friday. Be amazing tonight. Enjoy it. Don't worry about what happened yesterday. I pop in. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna continue braiding my hair. Smoke the rest of this blunt, and I'm gonna take my happy ass to bed. It is already 12 o'clock, Jesus, and I've been on. Oh my God, you know, when you start talking and doing shit, you don't realize how time passes. That's been a whole hour. What did I say? Sunday? It's Sunday now. I said Friday. That's the weed. Whatever I said, it wasn't me. It was not me, I promise. Yeah, I'm trying to like really make sure my hair is parted. My grandson was ignoring me. He wanted to see what the heck I was doing. She's starting to introduce him to the food I cook. So now when he sees me in the kitchen, in his little walk, he come right in the kitchen. So I told his mother, I think we're gonna need a gate there. Cause I'm gonna be falling over him trying to see what the hell I'm doing. He just wanna play in the water, that's what it is. I'll let him. No, I wasn't. Not no damn kitchen. Uh, but anyway, I love you, girl. I don't know if you're still feeling sick. I hope you feel better. Whatever you're going through, I believe God will take it away. Um, get some opinions with your doctors or what you can do to prevent you from having, episodes of whatever you're going through. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause sometimes we're, we'll worry about the things on these streets and not realizing that it'll affect our health. You know what I mean? So you gotta be real careful, sis. I'm sorry that you had to be exposed to this side of YouTube and the stuff, but I'm hoping for healing. I'm hoping that you can forgive whatever you have to forgive. Whoever did you wrong, you feel you gotta forgive, sis. Forgive and let go. That's how you make your inner peace. And I'm gonna tell you that I'm speaking to myself too. I'm not holding anything anymore. I'm not. There was a few things that I had to check myself on. And part of it is the pearls that I had just dangling in my spirit. So I choose not to deal with that no more. I just want to live right and just be grateful for the people that he is still allowing to be in my life. And whoever whoever comes against me, I just take it as, I'm taking it as the season has ended. Because I'm not going to argue with you. And I'm definitely not going to want a conversation with you. That's how I'm going to leave it. Untalked about. Talk to the head. God damn. Talk to the head, motherfucker. Yes, talk to the head. So on that note, I'm going to finish up my hair and my dinner in that order at the same damn time. And hopefully I'll have time later on this week to have a discussion. But in the meantime, if you have not seen Sister Love's live, Let's Talk to Love, her live is up. Go and participate. And thank you so much for chiming in. Have a good night, TT. And anyone that's listening, say a prayer and have a blessed, blessed night. Until next time, peace.